Hello, it's Little Kitty back with another video. Today we are painting this wooden box that I got from Myers. And I'm going to put all my stickers in it. I'm just going to show you inside here. And I'm just going to start painting this. I think first I'm going to go ahead and start painting this. I'm going to probably start painting it white because you always need a base coat before I start painting. So, let's get started. So I started to get my paint set ready to just squirt paint on my paint palette so we can make a base coat. And then as I started to paint, I should have not did a base coat at all because honestly, I was just going to leave it white anyway. But off of camera, I did both sides of it. So just letting you know that I did both sides. But I did it on off camera. And also I did the sides. I did the top and bottom. And I painted everywhere. I did the bottom, the sides, everywhere. I did a base coat with just white. Except the paint was a little bit too thick. Or it was hard because I had to use a lot of white paint and I had to constantly bang my paint against my hand so I can actually paint it, and I had to use a lot of white paint because it was hard. And honestly, I decided to basically just leave it white at that point in time. So it was just a lot of paint to deal with. So I decided to use this glitter duct tape to tape the sides, and I was having a hard time putting those on, trying to make sure it sticked at the right place. I was measuring it and all that, and I was just having a difficult time. And during this time I moved it so I could cut the sides, trying to figure out how to make it look nice so it's not like at the edges where it would stick out or stick to something. So I've been using my scissors and trying to tape it. But over here you could see me trying to tape it and trying to measure it. But off camera I figured it out. But this is when I was done filming and have all my filming done. So yeah. And during this time I've been trying. You can't really see what I'm doing, I don't think. But I've been having a hard time trying to figure out where all the tape is supposed to be going. Yeah, so I'm just trying, and during the latch thing where you open and close it, I decided to paint that pink so I don't have to do the tape there because I've been struggling. This is the part where I've been trying to cut the lines, trying to make sure the lines didn't go over the edges, and I didn't want to, because I'm going to be painting and I didn't want the sticky part to hit the painting that I'm going to be doing. I think at this point I started to try to make sure the tape is on nice and clear. Try to make sure the duct tape stick. But technically it is duct tape, but it's a glitter duct tape. And this is the point when I started painting. I actually flipped it around to make sure I could paint. And my favorite color is pink, and I also love sparkles. So I was going to paint a watermelon, but instead I decided to paint a butterfly. And I think that's like my go-to thing, is that I started to paint butterfly. And my favorite color is pink, so I decided to go with a pink butterfly. But I was thinking maybe I should do a pink butterfly, like a watermelon butterfly. That was literally what I was going to do, like a watermelon theme, but that didn't really turn out well, so it just turned out I decided to just go with a pink butterfly. At this point I started to do an outline because when I do an outline it'd be easier for me to paint it in. So as I was doing this, I was trying to make sure it was that the outline looked nice and neat and precise, you know. And I think how I was originally going to do like a watermelon, and I was thinking a watermelon butterfly at that point, but it didn't. So I decided to just do a plain butterfly. But after, you know, as I was doing this, then at this time I decided to paint it in, and after I was done filling it in, I was going to do the body. But as I'm filling it in, I decided to fill it in with my favorite color, pink, and it's like a watermelon color pink. It's like a hot pink, but on camera it looked like a baby color pink. But it's like supposed to be like a watermelon color pink kind of color. But because I didn't do watermelon, it's gonna be like a hot pink. And I was trying to make sure all the edges is completely covered and nice and all that. I was trying to get every corner, every part of it pink. And then after I was done filling in, I had to kind of wait for it to dry. Yeah. So after I was coloring that, I started to try to make a watermelon like a butterfly, but instead I added this pink glitter duct tape, and then I started to add gold stars and gold little shinies, and then I added like a gem there, and then I started to add flowers and try to add flowers around because I thought it was way too plain, so I added like flowers and stuff. And then after I added the flowers, I actually added gold. I actually added little tiny butterflies, except colored butterflies all over. And I had like the gold at the body, and I added centers of these. And I tried to fill out the space. I added glitter all over. And if you know me, I love glitter. So basically everything was just all glitterified. Today is basically a butterfly with glitter on it. Here's the front, here's the sides. I'm painting one side, this side. I duct taped this side, and painted this side, and then duct tape on this side. And in the back, I just put a whole bunch of glitter duct tape here. For this box is for all my stickers that I have. So I'm gonna open it up, if I can open it. It open. And I'm gonna put all my stickers in here, and they fit perfectly in here. I have a whole bunch of stickers, and any small stickers I have, I'm gonna put them in here. I'm gonna put all my stickers in here. And anytime I need my stickers, I'll grab this box and actually use my stickers. And anything I want to create stickers in, I'm going to put in this box and make stickers, because I do have a sticker maker. And that's all that I did today. And that's basically what the box is for my stickers. So, Lily, Kitty,